that feeling like something's just a little bit off, the world tilts a bit. That's kind of the vibe I got from the song you sent, the UFO.
Intriguing.
Yeah, it's not your typical alien encounter story, lasers and spaceships. More like a quiet kind of awe, ready to dive in.
Always up for a good mystery.
Right. Okay, so the song starts pretty normal, honestly. It paints this picture of a valley town, mountains in the distance, the kind of place you'd see on a postcard.
Peaceful.
Totally. Late afternoon, sun's starting to set, and our songwriter, let's call him Jerry, he's just hanging out, enjoying the view.
Sounds relaxing.
Right. Except then things get, well, a little less postcard perfect.
Yeah.
Jerry sees something in the sky. Not a bird, not a plane.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he describes it as a metallic hue of bronze reflecting fading light. An acorn turned on its head, floating in the sky.
An acorn, huh? Interesting choice of words. Most UFO descriptions go for the classic disc shape or something more, aerodynamic.
Exactly. It's specific, it's unexpected, and it really makes you wonder what Jerry was actually seeing. But yeah, like anyone would, he starts running through the usual suspects in his head. Could it be a plane? Yeah, too high, wrong shape. A drone, maybe, but it just doesn't fit,
And that's where the cognitive dissonance kicks in. Our brains are wired to make sense of the world around us. When we encounter something outside our normal experience, something we can't immediately identify, let's just say it throws a wrench in the works.
Totally. And you can almost feel Jerry's heart pounding in the music, the way the tempo picks up. He even sings about a chill running down his spine.
It's that primal instinct, right?
Yeah.
Fight or flight kicking in.
Totally. But here's the thing that really got me about this song. Jerry's first thought isn't to run or hide. He wants to share it. He calls for his son to come outside, almost like he needs someone else to see it too.
The need for validation is powerful, especially when you're dealing with something that challenges your understanding of reality. It's like, hey, am I really seeing this? Someone tell me I'm not crazy.
Right. Like maybe if someone else sees it too, it'll make it more real, less unsettling.
Exactly. There's a comfort in shared experience, especially when it comes to the unknown.
Totally. But, and this is the real kicker, by the time Jerry goes to get his son, the object, it's gone. Vanished without a trace.
Of course. The classic disappearing act. It's one of the most common elements in UFO sightings, and it's also one of the most frustrating for anyone trying to, study this phenomena.
Oh, absolutely. It's like trying to catch smoke. How do you analyze something that disappears into thin air? And Jerry even sings about, searching the sky afterward, looking for any sign of it. But nothing.
It feeds into those lingering questions, right? Was it really there? Was it all in his head? We can't discount the power of suggestion, especially in moments of heightened emotion. Like you mentioned, the sun was setting. Light can play tricks on the eyes, colors can appear more vivid, shapes can distort.
Yeah. Our senses can be unreliable narrators sometimes.
Precisely. Add in the adrenaline, the awe, the sheer impossibility of it all, and suddenly what we think we saw becomes even more subjective.
Which leads to the big question, right? How much of what we perceive is shaped by what we expect to see, or even what we want to see?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And it's a question that extends far beyond just UFO sightings. It makes you think about how we interpret the world around us, how our experiences shape our beliefs, and how much of reality is truly objective.
It's a real mind bender.
It is. And I think that's what makes these stories so captivating. They hold up a mirror to our own perceptions and force us to confront the possibility that there might be more out there than we can explain, more than we even dare to imagine.
Well said. And on that note, big thanks to everyone for joining us on this deep dive into the UFO. It's a song that reminds us that sometimes the most profound truths are found in the questions we're left asking long after the music fades.
In a quiet valley town where the mountains stand so tall, he steps into the backyard where the shadows start to fall. The sun's low in the sky, casting gold across the green. A day like any other, or so it might have seemed. But then his gaze is drawn to something strange and bright. A metallic hue of bronze, reflecting fading light. It hovers just above the peak, slightly off to the side. An acorn turned on its head, floating in the sky. A sight so strange beyond the known, like a dream against the sky. His heart beats fast, his breath held tight, as wonder fills his eyes. What could it be, this mystery? A secret left untold. The answers slip like grains of sand, leaving only the unknown. He checks each thought one by one, a plane, a drone, a balloon. But nothing seems to match this form, this puzzle without a clue. How could he have lived so long and never seen this sight? It must be something out of reach, something beyond the night. A sight so strange beyond the known, like a dream against the sky. His heart beats fast, his breath held tight, as wonder fills his eyes. What could it be, this mystery? A secret left untold. The answers slip like grains of sand, leaving only the unknown. Frozen there, thoughts racing fast, he suddenly feels the pull. His son must see this wonder too, this moment so unusual. But no phone in hand, no camera near, he dashes inside the door, grabs his phone, calls out his son, and rushes back for more. But when they step back outside again, the sky is empty, clear. No trace remains of what he saw, just the memory held dear. He scans the horizon, searching in vain, hoping it might return. But all that's left is the fading light, and the questions that still burn. A sight so strange beyond the known, like a dream against the sky. His heart beats fast, his breath held tight, as wonder fills his eyes. What could it be, this mystery? A secret left untold. The answers slip like grains of sand, leaving only the unknown. He stands in silence, gazing up, where the object used to be. A mix of wonder and regret at the mystery he could no longer see. But deep inside the awe remains, a feeling he can't shake. For in that moment he touched the sky and saw what dreams can make.